for this signing day special this morning. Again, thank you for your attendance and participation in this signing day. These events are a part of a lot of hard work for these student athletes, and to give them 15 to 30 minutes of your time and our time means a whole lot to this family, to Roman specifically, and to this school in general, with the positive feedback and positive publication that it gives to Volunteer High School to make our programs better and to set the stage for future athletes to get opportunities just as this. Again, today we're going to have Roman Brigetti Metz signing with Lincoln Memorial University to continue cross-country and track as well as his academic career. So let's give a round of applause for Roman and the hard work that he's put in representing Volunteer as a student and as an athlete. A little bit about Roman on his academic side. Roman will continue his career as runner, but he's also going to be a mechanical engineer, majoring in mechanical engineering at Lincoln Memorial. Currently has a 3.94 GPA at Volunteer and top 20 of his senior class. He is a member of the engineering and STEM clubs. Sorry for the interruption. Zane Johnson, you need to go to 308. Zane Johnson, go to 308. Back to the signing day special. Sorry for that interruption. His academic awards include SolidWorks certifications, CAD certifications, and PMI certifications in his engineering classes. He is joined today by his dad, Chad Metz, his mom, Stefania Brigetti Metz, his sister, Sabella Brigetti Metz, and his brother, Hayden Brigetti Metz, special grandparents, uncles, aunts, and special friends. And we thank this family tremendously for their support during Roman's time at Volunteer High School. His most memorable moments at Volunteer include the Battle of the Classes, playing basketball his freshman year, and the Cicadia State Championship that he won last year while swallowing a cicadia during his 800-meter race. He gives special teacher shout-outs to Miss Evans for being the best, Mr. Hauk for teaching and encouraging him to continue engineering, and Mr. McGill for his help on his radio and just his overall personality and student connections. He will be awarded a full ride to Lincoln Memorial University, which includes his academics, his meals, his room and board, and all of his athletic travels, plane trips, athletic gears, training, and anything that they provide for him at Lincoln Memorial. So again, his hard work is going to accumulate to about $250,000 by the time he leaves Lincoln Memorial University. And that's why we're here today, because all of that was earned. It was earned effort, it was earned, it was sacrificed time, and he was out there running 15 to 30 miles a week when all of you, or some of you, were enjoying your summer breaks in 105-degree weather with heat index. He was out there running and training and training and training. But he has earned every bit of this opportunity, and congratulations, Roman, on the academic side. But why was he recruited? Does anybody know? You could probably give me some answers this morning. Of course, his state championship last year in the 800-meter. But it started at Segornsville Middle School. So those of you that are Segornsville Middle School students, be inspired by Roman this morning, because it's possible for you as well. He won the TMSAA Cross Country State Championship in 2020. He also won the 2021 1600 and 800 meter state championship as a student of Segornsville, little old Segornsville Middle School, as some people like to say. At Volunteer in cross country, he is a 4-time all-conference and 2-time conference champion. He is a 4-time All-Region and state qualifier, with all 4 of his teams qualifying for the region and state championships during his time at Volunteer. In 2022, he was the cross-country Region 1AA champion, and in 2023 and 2024, he was the region runner-up. He was a part of the Region 1 champion cross-country team in 2021, which was the first ever region championship at Volunteer. And then in 2024, making it the second region championship. He is a 2-time All-State cross-country runner last year and this year. Moving over to track and field, he is a 7-time conference champion, 3-time conference team champion. He is a 7-time All-Region honoree, a 3-time 4x400 meter relay winner. He's a 2-time 4x800 meter relay winner. He's also a 2-time 800 meter region champion in 2023 and 2024. He has 6 All-State honorees as a track runner. He was the 2023 800 meter state runner-up as a sophomore, and he was the 2024 800 meter state champion while swallowing a cicada mid-race last year. Chewed it up. So he's part of Timon and Pumbaa's club now. And he also holds the school records in the 800 meter and the 4x800 meter relay races. As you can see, with the academics and athletics that Roman has worked tirelessly for, he deserves all of this recognition, all of these championships, and all of the money that's going to be awarded to him at Lincoln Memorial University. Again, give a big round of applause for Roman Brigetti Metz and his success. At this time, I would like to turn this over to Daniel Green. Where's Coach Green? Come over here to say a few words about coaching Roman over the last year and his accomplishments.
I don't really have a ton to add to what Jeremy said, but I will say I kind of know where Roman comes from as far as the competition side of things, but him and I took very different paths. When you're already at the top of the mountain, it gets a lot harder to stay there. Now, a lot of pressure comes with that, with success and winning things, and having pressure from your teammates and coaches and school and community, parents, and siblings, what have you. And that pressure can definitely build up over time. And so it makes it a lot harder on you as a person, you as an athlete, Roman as a kid. But he's always able to overcome that. He handles things like a true professional. He often is not super truthful on how he may be feeling physically. We're still working through the kinks of that, but time and time again on the track, he really does give everything that he has. No matter what's going on, he's able to push through, and I'm sure he has inner things that push him and those that are motivating him around him and that sort of thing. But like I said, time and time again, he pushes through and is always able to be fairly successful. The one note I will add to what Mr. Bailey said was according to what I can find, he has 35 individual wins as a high school athlete with cross country and track. So that would be 3 track seasons and 4 cross country seasons. So that is no small feat. That's something he should be very proud of, to go along with the state accolades, the region accolades, what he's been able to do at sectionals. Roman's a great kid. He has a really funny way of using words sometimes. He looked at me on a van ride, I believe it was the state cross country meet. He said, because him and I have known each other for some time, he said, I really used to look up to you. And I thought, well, that's an odd way of saying that, in a past tense. But I know what he meant, but I hope he knows how much I look up to him.
Again, thank you, Coach Green, and again, thank you to all of you that are here today and part of this ceremony. Again, this comes full circle for me as the athletic director here. I was a student and athlete that was coached and taught by Roman's dad, Chad, that is with us today. So for this to come full circle for me is a special moment. it's something that sticks with me, and this is why we do these things as athletic directors and coaches. It's never about the fame or different accolades that we could receive. It's about that interpersonal relationships that you build in the family and just the student relationships that's built within the athletic program. So I thank you, I thank this family. With that being said, at this time, Roman Brigetti Metz, please sign your national letter of intent to continue running track and cross country at Lincoln Memorial University. Let's hear it for Roman Brigetti Metz.